The new VX morphing technology also allows for some really cool solid modeling morph ideas. Now, what we're going to do here is build the thread or an external thread around in the neck area of this bottle. And what I've done is I divided the thread into two distinct areas. The first, or the start of the thread, and as you can see here, I'm picking, rather than creating a new cross-section, just picking on the existent shape and wrapping the rest of the thread, and those two will be joined together. Now, VX comes standard in the threading with standard lead-in and lead-out, but many people say they want to control the lead-in more. Well, you can use the morphing technology to do that. Now, I've picked on the 4 lines that make up the planar face, and then what I'm going to do, instead of dragging it through space on a point, I'm actually going to wrap it around an axis. It's almost like saying, well, there's an axis of revolution there, and I want that to be morphed. There you can see the actual morphing. There's the preview. I want to morph this around that rotation point, and this allows me to gain absolute control of how I want this thread to start. So using morphing, not just for industrial design, but also using morphing for controlling primitive shapes or solid modeling. You have yet another fantastic application of VX shape morphing. Number of surfaces is a free-form shape, and we've got a wireframe cross-section that's going to extend all the way through this part and actually change the characteristics of this free-form surface. So watch what happens. We say morph. Notice that at the end, it's morphed down here. Now we're going to use undo and redo to let you see the actual changes. And notice that those changes go up all the way along the sphere of influence. So I've actually dramatically changed all the way up into the handle area, let's say the aesthetics of this particular model. Great application for VX shape morphing in version 10. Let's take a look at this new exciting version 10 feature, shape morphing. Here we have an ergonomic shape that we've decided, well, we just want to change it without having to go into the underlying cross sections or sketches and change those. We want to be able to change the shape based on look and feel. So notice I can grab a point on the top, stretch it, and then affect the whole spoon, and I get a smooth, contiguous blend. Beautiful. I've changed the ergonomics and the aesthetics of this particular shape, and this, of course, works on solids or surface models. Notice what I'm doing now. Rather than dragging it through space using the VX shape morphing, I can bend it. So I'm actually taking this shape and bending it around the x-axis. So really great control. So I'm creating this beautiful soup spoon feel without going into the underlying mathematics. A great industrial design capability. Last snippet in VX shape morphing in version 10. Due to customer demand, customer said, I want to take the front of a freeform shape and just match it to a curve in space. Can I do that? Complete influence control. Notice that without actually having to describe the cross sections, we're able to simply and easily morph front of this open face set to a curve in space. VX shape morphing.